Mock Moda says, cool, a Woodscopes parody show. Don't forget Mock Moda. If we were doing a Woodscopes parody show, there would be no show on because he never broadcasts anymore.
If this was a Woodscopes parody show, Frank, we wouldn't have read that comment. So come on.
Totally inappropriate.
Goddamn shoes. Yeah. Or he got blown off the toilet.
Goddamn shoes.
This is like the new flatulence show. Balance.
Shit, I'm missing.
Balance.
All right, my guess is in. What are you guys guessing? What happened to this bathroom? Bacon is guessing poop.
Here we are. It is the water hole with Hedstrom Bacon and Horse.
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me. Ryan, thanks for letting me fill in. And yeah, it's good to be here.
Hey, Ryan, you know where you show up in my DMs? You used to be in the top 3 or 4 because we would collaborate. At number 22, let me tell you who was above you. Margot, Bernard, Jana, Jeffrey Southfield, Mark in Boston, Wells, in the 360 he was gone for 13 days. Salty Sarah T, Brad in Corona, Marie in Denver, Mike in Indy, Amber in Portland, Liz, Government of Jefferson, which is Jane Humboldt, Curtis Merrill, 12 Wood, Golden Egg Warrior, Tiffany Blossom, Woodscopes, we have a channel for that, it's Bacon and 12 Wood Macintosh, and 512 Lumber, and Hedstrom Bacon is, he was at the top of the list.
Check out Horse name dropping the tape.
Here's your some asshole with a goatee. Of course, you're gonna see it with the audience. Contents: one fucking shit fuck with a goatee. Seriously, just shave the shit off. It's the water hole, and that's not Rhino.
No, it's not Rhino.
That's Frank and Boise, right? And then, yeah, Frank instead of Rhino. So
I know the sports guy segment on my show. Like he did it twice and then fucking blew me off. He goes, you know what? There's better.
Go.
Oh, pretty much, yeah.
Hey, he's losing his mind right now.
Oh my God,
He just
Grandpa!
lost his mind.
I'm an idiot. All right. It's the Jim in Indiana, Kim.
Hi, Jim.
Everybody in Jim in Indiana. Look at this. There he is. There's the man. There's the man that invented the 12 by 12 challenge.
Yeah, hold on.
Audience
I'm gonna be the voice of. I'm gonna be the voice of God for this one here.
Okay.
Yes.
Good. I'm glad
The
you
voice
did
of God
on the side.
returns.
This. You're gonna catch it on the delay, obviously. This
Yeah.
is a live gooey duck clam. Watch this.
不准笑，哦，喷水了，
So she's gonna dip it in some sauce. It's
我看
alive.
见辣椒油、
Live. We'll do it
辣椒
live.
面儿，
Whatever.
一样都不能少，不拼，老铁是不会给我双击的。
There it goes. And she's gonna bite into this thing. That's suggestive. Gotta have the sound correct.
起来，给咱家铁子敬个礼，告诉咱家铁子，我要直播了。
The following program is intended for mature
还敢喷老铁
audiences.，
还敢喷老铁。起来，起来，这个
Get a rat.
给我要个双击，给我要
The
个双
following
击。
program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature. Viewer discretion is advised.
我喜欢
What's gonna cut it out? The Lorena Bobbitt. Oh.
让我听见喷我，
Ouch.
让我听见喷我。
Oh, yikes. I'm sorry. I'm out of here. Jeez. I moved my screen for the commercial and I didn't put it back where it was supposed to be. Duty. What's up, everybody?
Thank you for watching the water hole.
I've
usually
been.
the ending
You
screen.
missed the best part of the last 15 minutes where I'm going on a total tirade. Hold on. Hold on. All right. Well, I have half my sound effects because Android chose to fucking boot or reprogram my 10-year-old. Hey, wait, I can show you. My 10-year-old tablet decided to get an update. I don't know what that is. Probably a virus.
Yeah.
So let's go to, I got to get the, where is it? The gym in Indiana camp. So all of a sudden, it's like, I'm going to pick right now when they're doing a show to do this Android update. This tablet is like 12 years old, people. It's ancient. And yet, it decided to do an update. Optimizing. Bullshit.
You gotta take the automatic updates off first. Well,
I didn't know that they're not even supposed to service that shit. That to them, they don't even pay attention to that. They only service it through 4 generations of products, and then they just ignore it.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's probably not an update that's gonna go through on that thing because the update that's trying to go through is 10 generations ahead of where you're at.
Yeah. Or the apps are updating. I don't know. Whatever. I'm feisty tonight, people.
Yes, you are.
I am pissed off. Horse is pissed off because Horse has got to go to jury duty tomorrow. And I'm
jury duty.
The biggest bunch. I gotta turn the slide off. Biggest bunch of bullshit. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, rip Horse's tablet. Yeah, I mean it might be toast. You know what? Just an excuse to go buy another one.
There you go.
So jury duty is the biggest scam on the planet. This is a system created, 250 years ago? Let's bring back horseback rides instead of automobiles. I hate jury duty. First of all, why are we not paid? The judge is paid, the bailiff's paid, the lawyers are paid. Why aren't we paid? Oh, it's my civic duty.
Yeah, that's what I told
civic
you.
duty.
It is.
I joined the Army and they gave me a paycheck. They didn't say, oh, you're going to serve and defend our country for free.
Hey, but you'll at least get paid if you get on a jury. So that's the only thing. You
what,
only gotta
$20 a day?
I don't know what it is.
It's like $20 a day, dude.
There you go. $20
that
a day.
is, let's see. That is less than an hour's wages at my job.
Well,
so I'm going to trade 8 hours of wages for 30 minutes of wages.
Yeah. But you don't have to do anything. But
I want to do something. Otherwise, I would quit my job. I could quit my job and not make money. I can just sit at home now. The home wouldn't be here very long until they threw me out of it. But yes, I could live under a tarp and have a pickle bottle as a toilet and not work. And I could do that, but I choose not to because I need a paycheck.
Well, you could move to Mexico with the $20 a day. You'd be a rich man there. Trust me.
Ho in with that t-shirt that says guilty. Boy, there we go. Go in with that So I was just talking to Ryan about should I wear this t-shirt. I'm thinking about it. Except, I think it might. I would think it has a likelihood of letting the person go. So I would think that not guilty, but anyway.
Why would it? It'd be kind of funny, actually.
I think the defense attorney would probably want somebody on the jury with this shirt.
Dude, you would probably get a bunch of hits on the website because you'd have all these people sitting
in there with their
with
phones
you, and they're
looking at Hollywood.
What the hell is HollywoodRejects.com?
Yes. Well, look, I'm not going to be a happy camper by going down there. So the person that got arrested, you're fucked. If I'm losing a day's pay and I got to sit and watch your fucking ass because you got arrested, you're guilty, dude. Oh, but the fingerprints didn't match. You're fucking guilty. Bye-bye. I lost a day's wages. You just lost 6 months of your life. Go to jail. Well, fuck you.
Here's the beautiful thing. By that time that you get in front of that person and they decide whether you'll be on the jury, you're already going to be out like 3 or 4 days' wages.
Yeah, right.
Because you're not making it to that point until the end of the week.
Yeah, well, guess what? They're fucking going away for 6 months if I'm losing 3 days' pay. I'm just saying.
And guess what? You, my friend, through osmosis, have gotten me now into jury duty.
Yes. Let's talk about that.
I have to report on December 14th.
That is actually entertaining. Where's your notice? Did you not bring it for the show?
I thought I did.
Ryan just got his jury notice today. You know what? Someone else at work got one too.
It's jury.
Stop breaking the law, you fucking idiots! We've got shit to do, not fucking throw your asses in jail. God, I hate criminals.
At least you get free parking, right? You guys get.
I'm taking light rail. I'm taking light rail down there. I'm not gonna. I am not gonna park. So I'm taking the Max down there. There's a station right there. So
what's it called? The Max?
Yeah, Max. TriMet Portland Max. Like
interesting.
Light. I don't know what Max stands for. Anyway, you know what's funny?
Max?
You know what's funny? Here's a funny thing. The first year Max opened was in 1987. The only time I ever ridden the light rail was in 1987 when I was taking it from my hotel down to the Army station to get shipped out to Fort Jackson, South Carolina.
So I've
been on it one time. So this will be the second time I've ridden it. The only other time was when I was going into the Army. That's the last time I rode, 1987.
This might not end well.
December.
It really might.
When did I go in? December 1987. December like 27th or something. I took it once. So yeah, I think it was probably 50 cents then, and now it's like $5 now.
That's crazy. So the last time that I took our light rail system, it had been so long.
Oh wait, Sacramento has something.
No, we've just got Sac RT. But Bart's the Bay Area one, you know that. But anyways, I didn't realize because I had bought like an advance stack of tickets. Yeah. I just you know who'd right there. Right?
Hey, where's Bacon? He bought something.
I bought.
All right,
so I bought a stack of tickets. I didn't realize that you had to validate the ticket each time you got on the light rail. And so I am on my way to my destination, and the light rail police come on, and they pull me off along with like a bum, somebody that looked like a thug.
Was it Ira Craig?
Probably how I would imagine Ira Craig. Somebody that looked like Matt in LA.
Matt in LA.
They're like, dude, you can't, you're just as bad as these people. You didn't validate your ticket. Like you tried to steal a free ride. I'm like, bro, you don't understand. I bought 10 rides. They're right here. I didn't realize I was waiting to like give it to somebody. Right.
Yeah.
So, after the strip search and the body cavity search, they let me go.
Yeah. Nice. You freaking vagrant.
Yeah.
Little criminal. Ticket. Maybe I'll be having your trial tomorrow. This guy tried to ride the Max for free. Guilty. Yeah. Let's go home.
Real talk though. That's going to be a rolling drug bus. That's literally what it's going to be.
Oh yeah, they smoke fentanyl on it in the tinfoil, and then they have to stop the train. And you know what? I might take my wife's car. I have to think about this.
You got to think this one through, dude.
They have to stop the train for 20 minutes and roll all the windows down and let the fentanyl fumes air out when they do it. And they do it all the fucking time. Because, Oregon, that's not against the law. Freaking just smoke your fentanyl and, oh, no, sir. You need to get off the train. We need to air it out. No. That's what you get. You get the shame in Oregon. You don't get thrown in jail. You get. No. Well, I know I'm not gonna have a drug user tomorrow in the trial, Because that's all
Yeah.
legal.
Yeah, it's all legal. And that same guy that smokes the fentanyl, he probably gets right back on
Probably
the light rail and
Probably
smokes
waits
again
for the next
in the
one.
next stop.
Yeah.
20-minute break. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
yes, I bought in a sack of tickets.
Bought
A sack of tickets.
irregardless, Bacon says.
Irregardless.
Irregardless, you bought in something.
Oh,
Gosh, I hope your
I'm
kid
gonna add-
doesn't pick that word up.
I'm gonna add that to the list. I gotta
Botten.
get botten in.
I
now.
bought in it. You
Botten.
bought a sack of tickets. Stack of tickets, sack of. Okay, we
Sack
got
of
tonight's show. I'm not gonna lie. I am pissed about jury duty. I found out an hour ago, half hour ago, that I'm stuck on that fucking thing. And like my whole mindset about this show just kind of went like, I am not focused right now. I'm pissed. I am pissed at this fucking bullshit. Anyway, yeah. Yeah. Tomorrow, if I'm wearing this shirt and you're looking up this show and you're reading it, you're probably going to look at me and go, this fucking sucks. Yeah. Fucking bullshit.
I'm
Hey,
gonna
judge. So here was what I was talking about before we started the show. That apparently you hadn't heard this idea before. I've had this idea for 20 years. Professional juries, people. That's their job. The judge is supposed to be impartial. He's the judge. Why can't we trust 12 people on juries? They're fucking paid, and then they get graded. And if they do bad jobs and they start fucking they get fired. Fuck this bullshit.
You just contradicted yourself. How could you grade them and tell them they're doing a bad job if it's their opinion that it's beyond a shadow of a reason of doubt?
No, I'm saying if they're like deliberating and they're like, yeah, that evidence, that's stupid. Fuck that or whatever. And I'm just saying you would have a grading system because there's 11 other paid jurors in there. And then every once in a while you plant like cops have internal affairs. You plant a juror in there that's in there to check up on everybody. And then they're like, I saw that guy. That guy was sleeping.
I have a better idea. How about the counties and the states or even the freaking feds have to reimburse you whatever your pay is at your current occupation.
If they want to if they want to pay me for my day's wages, I am much more inclined to do this thing, my civic duty, than to go down there and work for fucking free. The guy at McDonald's is making more than I am. Minimum wage, people. When did we say that indentured servitude is legal?
Well, if you're gonna be pissed at the system, you got to be pissed at your employer too. They bear half the weight for not paying you for jury duty.
They don't, because they're not being ordered to do it.
Well, but it's still
okay.
like
Wait. Ryan.
Yeah.
Why don't you pay me for my jury duty?
Well, I would if you asked before, but I've already budgeted that money for the
All right.
chicken
Well, you're
ranch
saying
later
no
this month.
So if anyone gives anyone a choice, they're probably gonna say no.
Okay, but what I'm telling you is a lot of places use that in the employment package to entice better employees. So if you have a revolving door,
I've never gone into a job interview and they go, by the way, I know you're seriously considering working here. We pay for jury duty. Oh, what? Oh, well, yeah. The fact you don't have medical insurance, that was going to skew me to going somewhere else. But if you pay for jury duty, I guess I can go find medical somewhere else. I mean,
they don't.
What kind of bullshit?
They shouldn't have to openly state it because it's usually part of the package.
I worked for a company that paid for it, and the only other time I've been called down to jury duty, I got paid for it. But my employer isn't going to do it unless they're forced to. Let's just put it that way. They're able to staff the company by not paying for jury duty, and we're all still going down there.
Well, that is true, but it's one of those employee morale things. It really is.
It needs to be mandated. Most places aren't going to fucking pay it. right?
Bacon. How does it work in Canada?
He says he has 2 solid outs if he gets called for jury duty. Oh, I've got one. We're just not talking about it because it's not it. But I have one that's probably going to get me out, and it's not a felony. I thought about that too. I'm like, those fucking lucky guys that committed felonies, no jury duty for the rest of their life. Lucky bastards.
Well, you sure look at the positive things or positive side of everything in life.
Right? I should have fucking carjacked a car when I was younger. Then I'd go, oh, this must be an error. I'm a felon. Oh, yeah. We don't want you.
And they don't have to worry about voting either.
Yeah, I'm sorry I ever registered to vote. But they're already, I've researched that. They've already found a loophole to get around that. They used to pull voter rolls. They realized that people weren't voting to not serve jury duty. Oh, well, yeah, they look at tax records now.
See, everybody gets paid time off for jury duty. Do you get paid time off to go vote?
No, I do not.
You don't get 2 hours on election day to go vote?
Dude, our employer, I have been there 24 years. I'm happy to be employed. There are other benefits that I enjoy, but those 2 things are not, no, they're not paying us to vote.
They brainwashed you.
Well, we have
taken up forms.
Look,
so.
I will say this. We have mail-in voting, and I will say this. Oh, fraud! Oh, fuck all you people. Mail-in voting is the way to go. I sit down at my table, and I look at it, and I sit there, and I go, wait, who's this person again? I can go on Google and go, oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. And I can take my time, and I can fucking drop it in a ballot box within the 2 weeks or 3 weeks after I've gotten it. And all the people that have fraud, there's no fucking fraud. If there's fraud, it's the same fraud as everywhere else. So voter mail is the way to go, dude.
Well, there's definitely fraud because not everybody gets their mail, or you move and you forget to forward your mail. And if somebody's crazy enough to fill out your ballot and send it in and sign there, because the government doesn't know your signature. Do you think they're matching your signature on your ID to your ballot? No.
Who cares? I don't have to go down to one of those stupid things at some stupid school and stand in line to vote. You see those lines like in the South where they're wrapped around buildings and up blocks and everything else. These people.
You better watch it, man.
Well, I'm just saying.
Watch it.
People standing in line. I'm telling you right now, if I saw a line I thought was going to be more than 20 minutes, I'd be like, I don't care who wins. I mean, really, honestly, who cares if it's Trump or Biden? They both fucking suck. So if I don't vote and one or the other gets picked, oops, but I saved 20 minutes.
Oh, we just got a political take, and guess what?
I said I didn't care about either one of them.
Yeah, but you said they both suck.
They do.
Political take.
They do.
Right, so
if you think Trump and Biden don't suck, hey, go for it in the comments. They're both fucking losers. Anyone that runs for president and gets elected, because all the good ones get weeded out really early, they suck. I can't think of the last president I'm like, whoa, that guy, Reagan maybe. And he had Alzheimer's, so there you go.
Here we're getting all political. So
wait,
you know what's really
funny? I gotta drop this on myself. Hold on. Jeez, where? There it is. Okay, I'm dropping it on myself. There you go. Shut up, horse. Oh, I'm sorry. That should be that little sign that says no politics zone where it has the anti-donkey and the anti-elephant. That's how I feel about the political system. I wish if you were a Democrat or you're a Republican, you get thrown in jail and only independents could get elected.
Oh,
there you go. I am so freaking feisty with this jury duty.
I know,
I am so
really
pissed.
funny.
I am so angry at the whole entire country right now.
It's pretty funny.
Burn it to the ground.
So I'm looking at Bacon's comments, and he goes, "You racist piece of," and I can see his face getting ready to do the drop. I can hear the drop in my head, and I can see. Yeah, I can see his smile as he drops it.
I should have said that.
You racist piece of shit.
You said you had a political thing. Drop it right now, dude.
So mine's not nearly as spirited,
offensive as mine.
But did you see Bernie Sanders almost had to break up a fight between a senator and the Teamsters witness testifying?
I didn't.
On Capitol Hill today.
Why can't I be a jury on that thing?
Right. So, anyways, it was some committee, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It was some committee, and the senator,
the itty bitty titty committee,
maybe could have been, right. But the senator's pretty he's a stout dude. He used to be an MMA fighter.
Who?
And so the senator.
Wait, which one? Sanders?
No, not Sanders.
The other guy.
The senator that almost got in the fight, right?
Got it.
He used to be an MMA fighter, and him and this guy, they don't get along.
Sounds like
so they literally went into, oh, well, you want to do something about it? Yeah, let's do something about it. Well, I'm right here. No, I'm right here. Well, you stand up. I'll stand up. But it was great.
Sounds like high school.
It was so awesome because if you pulled the clip, it's this pasty dude. What's the line from Dude's Call? Pasty white, something and bright.
Like what? From what?
From the famous Rome Call.
Combination, friendly ghost, horribly bright, pasty white, combination, friendly ghost.
Thank you for picking me up. It was that guy. But he's a fat dude, bald dude, sitting at his table, the Teamsters leader, and then the MMA senator. Dude stands up, big as hell, and you got Bernie Sanders sitting right here. No, this is an institution of decorum. Sit down. Dude, these guys need to fight for freaking charity.
Yeah.
I would pay for that.
Yeah.
I would pay for that. I would also pay to have a camera in the courtroom tomorrow if you get called into that courtroom. I want to watch that.
Yeah. I mean, we should do a live show from the courtroom.
You know what? I wish I could take the Oregon bar tonight so I could be on that legal team.
Yep.
Questioning you.
I might have to go to the bar, the Oregon bar. I'm off the wagon, Judge. This bullshit. Open my little flask. Wait. Hold up. I can read my. We got that disgusting story, people. I'm almost teasing it now. It's gross. You don't want to be eating dinner when I read that story. It's that bad. So we can bring headphones tomorrow, which is good because I'm bringing some. I can bring my phone. I can bring a laptop. I'm not going to bring the laptop. I'm going to bring a tablet. I don't really want a laptop. But, okay, here it is. So, please be on time. If you arrive after orientation has begun, you may be asked to leave and come back on a future date. Well, I sure as hell don't want that. Another day's pay down the toilet. If you were summoned, my number is selected, unfortunately. I'm juror, what juror number am I? I'm 272. And they told jurors number 34 through 330 to show up tomorrow. So, I counted on my fingers and toes, and that's me. Please do not wear shorts, flip-flops, tank tops, sweatshirts, pants, jogging, running, leggings, or yoga pants. Yoga pants would be great.
No, see, they don't want the dude staring.
Right?
They don't want the dude
That'd be distracting. Please do not bring knitting needles. You can't bring knitting needles. So you can't knit.
Knitting needles. Why
yeah, because you might stab people with them. Yeah. Newspapers, firearms, knives, scissors, pepper spray, or perfume. Perfume.
Okay. That would make
You
sense.
may bring a cell phone, headphones, and laptop computers. A small refrigerator and microwave are available if you wish to bring your lunch. So here's the interesting question. Here's the interesting question. You can bring your lunch. What if I don't bring a lunch? Is there one provided?
No.
I mean, so we're supposed to starve to death.
No, you're supposed to bring a lunch.
It says you can bring your lunch if you wish to bring your lunch.
Or you can go out to eat. It's your choice.
Out to eat. All right. So like I bring my lunch. I mean, mine's in a cooler. Can I bring my cooler?
Yeah, you can, as long as you can get
right.
it through security, probably.
All right. There we go.
Here's mine.
All right. Yeah.
We're both in the. What number did you say you were?
272.
Oh, I better cover that. So there might be people I don't trust.
So Mark Wayne Mullen, 3 MMA fights, won all 3. I'm assuming that's the guy that was going to tater that pasty guy.
Yeah.
Does anyone mind if I toss my salad? Yes.
Okay, so thank you, because I didn't finish the story. So to double down today, also in politics, the guy that was the speaker that got thrown out in like the historic vote or whatever, he was walking down the hall.
Yes.
And he elbowed one of the 8 people that voted him out of the speakership.
McCarthy, I believe.
Yeah, in the kidneys. And so now that story's making the rounds, and they're like, oh, well, it was a tight hallway. And then now there's a reporter that allegedly saw the whole thing, and they could have gone 4 wide down the hallway. It sounds like literally Newman and Kramer like doing their whole spit thing with Keith Hernandez.
Yeah.
On Seinfeld, like trying to reenact it. Like,
yes.
Gosh. So,
yes. All right.
Some funny
wow,
shit.
Sounds like a bunch of babies. Oh, I didn't get my way. Ooh, you didn't vote for my bill. Ooh, yeah. Bunch of fucking babies. Make them serve my jury duty.
So I appreciate our county because I have free parking.
I do too. I have a parking ticket. Not a ticket.
I'll show you this side. So my address isn't on here, but also December 11th. That is after we get back from vacation. So they worked with my schedule.
Oh, look at that.
How great is that?
I could have moved this, and I just looked at it as, I'm just kicking the can down. I just want to get it over with. So
I just put my address.
The 11th.
Oh,
we know where you live.
Yeah. So yeah, this should be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
Horse, if I wanted to hear someone complain for an hour, I'd go to Marco Polo. Yes.
Dynamite! Well played. There's been some good stuff on Marco Polo lately. Really good stuff. Anyways,
we ready for the disgusting story yet, or should I read the other story first?
Hold on, I want to ask one question. You think Napes will pay me for my jury duty day?
Right.
You should.
He can't even pay his power bill. His power went off in the middle of your show.
Yeah, I know, that was funny. That was a scheduled outage that he forgot about. So,
the disgusting story involves that chick that 12wood swears I watch all the time, which I don't, but Amaranth. So
Amaranth?
Yeah,
Who's that?
She's on Twitch. Anyway.
Is she the really skinny one?
We looked at her once or twice on a live show, like a train wreck show. She's got red hair. I'll post a picture.
Amaranth.
So anyway, I'm going to start with this story. And the next story, I will warn you, it is graphic. I'll play this.
The following program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature. Viewer discretion is advised.
Is this the hot tub poop video? No, it is not, but now I'm interested. I scared off all our viewers by being just ornery and whiny. We had more viewers when we started. They got tired of me bitching and whining. Bacon's here tomorrow, by the way, people. So if you're watching on the replay, Bacon's. So I will say this. This is the one thing about tomorrow. I'm going to film a commercial. I'm going to run a commercial. But I don't know what the parameters of jury duty tomorrow. So if I can't get home by 6 p.m., we'll have to cancel the show. So just FYI. I don't know.
You'll be home by 6.
I figured I would. Unless
you take the max.
Max and someone smokes
the fentanyl
on
breaks.
It.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how this shit works. So I wanted to throw that out there in case I'm not here. That's why I got contempt of court and they threw me in jail. I mean, that might be it.
That would
Fuck
be
this
bad.
whole fucking place. You're going to jail. Get out of here, bailiff. Yeah, and then I wouldn't be doing a show then.
That would be bad. So this is Amaranth? Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm going to show you her picture in a minute. I want to know about this poop in the hot tub. She crap her pants?
You don't know about the poop in the hot tub?
With Amaranth?
No, you haven't seen the poop in the hot tub video.
No.
Everybody's seen the poop
I've seen
in the hot tub.
2 women, 1 cup. I haven't seen the poop in the hot tub.
Bacon, go get that.
I saw
right now.
Caddyshack. No, he can
Bacon,
run
go
tomorrow's
get
show.
that.
Tomorrow's show. All right, we're going to talk about this, and then we're going to get
I've
to
seen
the
2
disgusting.
girls, 1 cup.
What's that?
What? That was funny. You're like, I've seen 2 girls, 1 cup.
Dude, that made me, and I knew what it was going to be, and still seeing it. And here's the weird thing: the 2 girls, 1 cup. So I got like gag reflex from that, watching it. The next day, just thinking about it, I almost threw up. I was like, and I couldn't not like picture the image, and I was going, oh no, think about something else. Just thinking about it almost made me vomit. I've never been that disgusted by anything, but that was gross. That was so gross.
You think that's still
And I
on the
think it was
internet
fake.
somewhere?
Huh?
Do you think that's on the internet still
Oh,
somewhere?
The internet, nothing, once it's on, nothing leaves the internet. Nothing. It's like all those court cases where women have had, naked pictures from an ex or whatever, and they've sued to take them down, and then they copyright them so that they can say, copyright. Every time they pull them down, like 2 more go up. I mean, you're just never going to scrub it. Never. You're toast. So anything that gets on the internet is on the internet. I mean, if I pulled one of our shows down, I would imagine no one's like, I'm recording them all. But anything ominous like that is going to be there forever. So anyway, you think Jennifer Lawrence is ever going to get her nudes off the internet? No.
Sure hope not.
It's like whack-a-mole.
Not that it would matter. I mean, I haven't
whack
saved.
your mole. Horse, was it the actual poop or the prolapsed rectum that grossed you out? I think it was the woman eating the poop. I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Wait, she prolapsed in that video?
What's prolapsed mean?
That means the inside comes out. Let's put it that way.
No, I don't know.
Your rectum goes inside out.
Wow. I didn't know that. I don't think
Happens
I needed to know that either.
Happens to reptiles all the time, actually.
The following program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature. Viewer discretion is advised.
Horse just expects me to wait around all night. Oh, you want to hear the gross story? Is that what you're waiting for? All right. Woman horrified. This is not the gross one. Fuck it. I'll give you the gross one now. I've teased it too long. Okay.
It's 5:35. Give it to
I'm gonna get. Yeah. You folks have. Okay. I think this is gross. Now I've set it up that no matter what I say, you guys are gonna go. That's not as gross as I was. I've probably oversold it. However, Amaranth, she's an influencer. I'm gonna put her picture on the screen for everybody. I mean, this might even some people might get aroused by it. I'm not one of them, but some people. There she is, Amaranth. She is a multi-millionaire, by the way. She's got OnlyFans. She started on Twitch. She's making a lot of money. Anyway, I don't know what she's not even. She wouldn't be someone I would chase. Let's just say that. But she's got a lot of followers. No. Anyway, influencer is selling beer. Well, that's not gross, Horse. Made out of her own vaginal yeast. And people are baffled. There it is. I waited all day for that look. Was it? She's hot as fuck, Bacon says. Was that worth the 5-day wait?
You know what's really bad? The video that you said makes you gag at the thought of it. Does not make me gag, even though I think it's gross. Now, the thought of this and the workings of this.
I'd rather crack her barley, he says.
How that? Ew, because it's a living organism. It's her vagina in a bottle.
So this is first you drink the beer, and then you think about what you drink. All right. Yes. So here we go. Her own vaginal yeast, and people are baffled. A woman has shared that she's going to be selling beer made out of her own vaginal yeast, and it's not the first unusual venture she's embarked on. Sipping a cold pint is the perfect way to end a long work week. Whether you're into a lager or IPA. I need to move this down here so I can read it easier. All right, let me switch the screen over. All right. Okay. There's whether you're into a lager or IPA, there's something to suit everyone's taste buds. And if you've ever wondered what a beer made out of vaginal yeast tastes like, well, you're in luck. Twitch streamer and OnlyFans star Amaranth, whose real name is Caitlin Siragusa, is planning on selling a beer made of her own vaginal bacteria. And it isn't the first quirky venture she's embarked upon. Previously, she sold her used bath water, and she's even sold farts in a jar for $1,000 a pop. So she farts in a jar, screws the lid on, and then sells it for $1,000. Men are stupid. Wait, where's the rest of the story? Is that it? I think that's it.
Don't you have to have a yeast infection?
I got more. I don't know. But now her latest venture will see her joining forces with a Polish beer company called the Order of Yoni, who specialize in vaginal bacteria beer. So she's not the only one, apparently. They've got others. The beer manufacturer's website explains the gynecologist collects a vaginal smear from the models. These smears are taken to a laboratory where bacteria are isolated, cleaned, then analyzed. That anal on the front end of that word threw me off. Analyzed and multiplied. At the end of the process, the bacteria are used to produce the pure lactic acid that goes into Yoni beer. But don't panic. The yeast is run through an intensive health screening, so you won't be consuming anything too personal. The website adds the Order of Yoni is a sensual experience in the form of a beer enclosed in a bottle, obtaining its unusual flavor notes through the use of champagne yeast, wheat malts, and exclusive additives in the form of orange peel, coriander, and aphramomum. The composition is enhanced with the use of lactic acid from vaginal bacteria to bring pleasure to every sip. In an interview with Dextero about the collab, Amaranth said, quote, "I'm actually working with a beverage company. It's not my own. I'm still doing that project. There's a beer company. They're European. They want me to send in my vaginal yeast," unquote. She added, quote, "It's hilarious. People will buy it for sure. I don't know if they'll actually drink it. I mean, they probably drink it. And if they pay over $1,000 for farts, she's probably right." There you go. Vaginal yeast beer. There you go.
Bacon said...
Wait, just looked it up. They're completely different yeast strains. This is fake. What do you mean? I understand what you're saying with the yeast strains being different, but couldn't you make it from a different yeast strain? Wouldn't it do the same thing? It's about breaking down the I mean, yeast is yeast.
They're adding her yeast
bacteria
to the champagne. They're adding that to the champagne yeast. So they're merging yeasts.
Yeah. It's a yeast war.
It's a collab.
Oh, come all yeast faithful. You know, it's that time of the year. Oh, it's Haunted Hillbilly. Is this a JIT fantasy? JIT. Do you like me mixing in that Christmas carol? Oh, come all yeast faithful. There you go.
Now I'm thinking JT or JIT. Ew.
Yeah, you don't want to think about his.
Oh.
Haunted Hillbilly. There you go.
Ew.
Anyway, I told you it'd be that was supposed to be on Thursday's show, and we ran out of time. And I wanted to give it the air to breathe that it needed.
Yeah, the air to breathe, right? What website? That was from The Sun?
No, the Mirror.
Mirror?
Why? You're gonna look it up and you want to buy something?
Oh, I won't want anything to do.
You want to buy it? Dude. We gotta buy it and try it on the show.
Not a chance. Not a chance in the world. No chance in the world. No. I wouldn't even. I wouldn't even drink my own wine. Like, that's just.
TMI.
I love her to death, but no, like you just don't do that. Like
if your wife made a beer, you wouldn't drink it. Okay.
No, I would not. I don't drink.
Oh shit.
But well, okay. Have you heard about the pregnant people? Yeah, right.
You know, there's someone in the JTP that's gonna figure this out and make her own. You know that's gonna happen. I mean, think about it, right?
You know I'm going to end this show right now if you don't stop. I'm just telling you right now, dude. I will kick the jury duty out of your ass if you don't stop. Anyways, there's pregnant people that eat their own placenta.
Oh, gross.
Or they have their placentas put into capsules.
There's a lot of weirdos.
So would you rather drink one of these beers or eat placenta?
I don't want to do either.
Get out of jury duty.
I would do jury duty. I would do jury duty. That's not even close.
Whisper to your friends that you saw it.
All right. Woman horror. Geez, this is a mild story compared to that. The Amaranth vagina yeast beer. Woman horrified as date eats leftovers from stranger's table in restaurant. This is gross too.
It depends on what it was.
It's gross.
100% depends on what it was.
Some people eating their food and then they leave some and you go over there and yum.
It depends on what it was. If
Date
it's ribs,
etiquette,
spaghetti, roast.
It doesn't matter. Anything.
It absolutely matters.
It's like
what if it's a
Seinfeld where George pulls the half-eaten donut out of the trash and starts eating it.
Yeah.
Date etiquette is really important. And until you're in a serious relationship, you should be on your best behavior. Of course, you should feel free to be yourself, because if you can't be, then it means you're not with the right person. I love these setups. Actually, I don't. But there are certainly dating do's and don'ts that should be adhered to. I wonder if he did it just to see what a reaction would be. Some guys will do anything for, to be outrageous, to be...
That's totally inappropriate. It's lewd, lascivious, salacious, outrageous.
One woman was left gobsmacked when the man she'd been seeing for a number of months. Wow, okay. Decided to go out for lunch with her, and rather than asking for the menu, he decided that he would just eat some leftover toast and sausages from an uncleared table. It's enough to bring many people out in stress hives. Taking to Mumsnet, because we always go to the internet when we have these issues, the woman admitted that she wanted some honest opinions from people, as she explained what unfolded in front of her very eyes. She wrote, quote, "I've been seeing a man for a number of months." Yes, they repeat all the time. We went out yesterday to a pub for something to eat at lunchtime. When we got there, the table next to us hadn't been cleared yet, and there was quite a bit of food left on the plates. I asked him what he wanted to eat for lunch, and he said he would just eat some leftover toast and sausages from the uncleared table. I thought he was joking and laughed, but he actually meant it. He took 2 pieces of the leftover cold toast and some sausages and proceeded to eat them with no plate. I said I would buy him lunch and he didn't need to eat leftovers. He said he couldn't stand wasted food.
What a G. Sounds like my wife. Now, my wife wouldn't go that far, but she can't stand wasted food either.
Yeah, I'm not eating someone else's food so it doesn't go in the garbage.
Hold on. What if it was just like a side order and they never touched it?
I ain't touching any of that. What if they freaking had, COVID or something, were coughing all over it? They weren't there. You don't know. What if the guy picked his nose and wiped it on the fucking toast?
I'm sure not a lot of people do that.
Licked it, whatever. She says, I ordered my own and ate it alone as he had already gobbled up the leftovers from the people who had left. Would this push you off, some bun? Or should I be more accommodating? Yeah, gross.
It's in the middle. He might have done it to be funny, but
I don't know. It looks to me like he was. You know how those social warriors are? It's like, this is wasted food. I can't have. It's against everything I complete. They're the same people that yell at people for doing things that are normal, and
yeah, but compared to like what some people do, like dumpster diving, especially in the big cities, that is so
gross.
That happens more than you think. And then dumpster diving. What's the other thing that you do in a restaurant? God, I can't think of it right now. It's just on the tip of my tongue, but I don't know. It's not a huge deal.
That's disgusting.
I can think of certain things.
If I had to eat someone's leftovers from a non-cleared table or drink Amaranth's beer, I'd probably eat the sausage and the toast. But that's like putting bad with worse. But I'm not gonna just do it because I'm cheap or I don't want wasted food. What's the dude? There's wasted food all the time. What's he gonna do? Sit outside the restaurant and like, oh, that's gonna be wasted here. Fucking idiot. He's an idiot.
Yeah. One of my favorite videos that I saw on, I think it was YouTube Shorts, some homeless guy walked in behind a guy that didn't finish all of his food. Like, he only ate like 2 dumplings out of the tray, and he goes to start eating it, and the owner of the restaurant's like, no. And he takes the plate away, and he brings him a new plate of dumplings.
Yeah.
And I love that. That's really cool.
Yeah, Look, I didn't see it or whatever. I see a lot of stage stuff where I know it's staged, but
I know.
Yeah, I know. It is the time we live in. I'm very skeptical. Everyone wants viral content, and but it could have happened. But the fact that the camera was there and everything, it's like.
So I remembered what I was going to say. So I don't know if this was normal for you in your household or anybody that's watching the show.
My household's not normal. Nothing's normal.
And maybe this flew there. There's so many times where we would see other people, if there was homeless people like sitting there with a sign and you're coming back from a restaurant, you would give them your leftovers. Are you a terrible person for giving your leftovers to a homeless person? I know you're staring at the lady. I can see it out of the corner.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you're looking up her dress.
I wonder if her beer's any good. You think she makes good beer?
I knew you were going there. See, now you're ruining her for me.
That looks like good beer to me.
So gross. That is so fucking.
Oh, anyway, it's funny. She's got another one. But it's too much. She's like undoing her top. You don't see anything, but it's like, it's a little over the top. But yeah, anyway. Bye. Sorry. What were you saying? I'm just totally
okay. Let me start over, bully. So, anyways, we would all the time give our leftovers.
Oh,
to
yes. What you asked me if that look? No. It's not. I mean, they still can get offended. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Can you not give me money or give me your leftovers? I mean, but if someone asked me for, like, I had a doggy bag and like, oh, sir, could I have that? I mean, yeah. Here you go. Enjoy.
Yeah.
So,
but do you look at him like he's
problem with it.
absolutely disgusting?
What's that?
Do you look at him like he's disgusting?
No,
He's eating that
no,
food?
no. If you're hungry, you're fucking hungry. I mean, the hungrier you are, the more you're willing to. I mean, you know, if I'm starving enough, roadkill probably, as long as I'm not going to get sick, is probably acceptable. Between me and starving to death, I don't know. You and I have probably never been that hungry.
No.
But
not even on our
I
diet.
say there's a point where you would probably eat it.
Absolutely. I'm with you.
I hear severe hunger is very painful.
What's like the hungriest you've ever been? Like, what did you go through?
Whatever it was, it wouldn't justify anyone that's truly in need, because I've got a nice fat reserve, right? Oh, speaking of which, we got our diet weigh-ins tomorrow before the show, before you bail out for the Kings. So we had our weigh-ins on Monday, and I got to write yours down. But I mean, the hungriest I've ever been. I mean, you know, you do a colonoscopy, you pretty much gotta, you know, eat like only clear fluids 24 hours out. You know, you taper down off of the regular food, and you know, I know I've had 4 of them. The second we get done and I get back in the car, my wife's driving me home, you know, because you can't drive yourself. You know, I've had Popeyes, I've had Big Boardwalk Burger. I mean, I have the meal planned in advance. I'm going to treat myself. And that's the first food, you know, real food you've had in 24 hours. But in the scheme of things, you know, I could go 2 or 3 days before I would really start to suffer. Yeah. And I don't think I ever have.
I've gone 4 days without eating.
See, I don't think I have.
And it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like it gets to a point where you can't sleep because you're fixated on it, right? Like, and you get like cramps and everything. You feel light though, that's for sure. You definitely feel light. But like, you know, there's these people that go on these juice cleanses where they don't eat. My cousin went on one. He didn't eat for 20 days, I want to say.
Yeah.
Which is right on the border, because I think it's you can go a week without water, or no?
No, not water.
Without water?
Water's short. Water's shorter.
So it's like a week without water.
No,
right?
It's less than that. You start to really, you get in serious trouble. How long can you go without water? 3 days. As a general rule of thumb, a person can survive without water for about 3 days. However, some factors such as how much water an individual body needs and how it uses the water can affect this. Obviously, if the temperatures are extreme, you're gonna expire way before that, because you're gonna sweat out, you're gonna overheat, you're gonna hit heat stroke, and you're gonna be dead. But let's just say that it's 60 degrees, 50 degrees, or whatever. They're saying 3 days. So yeah, and then your body, then you start to shut down real quick. So 3 days. I'm looking at several different sites. They're saying about 3 days, 100 hours.
I can't remember the last time I had just a regular glass of water.
Dude, I've weaned myself down to 2 cans of Diet Coke, and I've only got 3 days left of that. And I've been iced tea for the rest of the way, and I've cleared the caffeine headaches. So
But what about the mental part of it, knowing that you've only got 6 left?
You know what? I could quit now.
Wow.
I'm enjoying the iced tea. It's actually more refreshing. It doesn't taste as good, but it's more I feel more hydrated from it.
But you don't miss the carbonation, huh?
No, and I told you, and I probably haven't said this on the show, but I'm still alive. I'm getting the Diet A&W root beer, so I'm allowing myself to have like a can, you know, every night or every other night as a treat. But it's the money savings of, you know, I was going through, you know, over a 12-pack a day. It just got $150 on Diet Coke for a month. Is ridiculous. It's Jim in Indiana. It's Jim in Indiana. I showed up late because I'm very busy. I didn't know you guys had jury duty tomorrow. I have to watch the show. Jim. Hi, Jim. Jim, you missed the story. You missed the disgusting story. If you want to watch the replay, it's around the 30-minute mark. You will vomit. You will get grossed out, Jim. I'm not kidding. So I don't know if you want to watch it or not. But if you're curious, we had the disgusting story. Ryan got the heavies. So there it is. There it is, Jim. The 30-minute mark. Hi, Jim.
Hi, Jim.
Hi, Jim. Hi, Jim. Anyway, we are done with the show. Tomorrow's show should be at 6 p.m. with Headstrom Bacon, Ryan for 10 minutes before he does his King's duty. And I'm assuming I don't get stuck at jury duty. If the show goes on the air, then it means I survived jury duty. If it doesn't, it means something went wrong.
Well, theoretically,
I got sequestered or something. I don't know.
Couldn't you? We could restream only, and you could do a live hit from Max, the Max train.
The Max train, yes. Sir, can you put down your fentanyl pipe for a minute? I'm trying to film here. Yeah, right. Yeah, I might drive. I don't know. There's some reasons behind that involving different things. We are a one-car family. I have a work truck, but if I'm not at work, I can't. And it's a parking garage. My van's too tall. So anyway, any last thoughts before we shut her down until tomorrow, and you come back for 10 minutes? How have your King's hits been? You're doing that new app, which is a hot mess.
Thanks.
Well, the app is buggy, not your performance. The app has got a lot of IT needs to fix that shit.
Yeah, the app is
frustrating.
Still a work in progress, but that's going well. Getting a decent turnout for it, considering.
Good.
So,
well, they need to fix it.
Yeah,
get their shit together. Jim said he saw the chat and he's scared. Yeah, I mean it's everything you can imagine being gross and more. So if you choose, should you choose to go back and revisit that story, I will not be held liable for any vomiting or regurgitation that should occur. All right, till tomorrow, 6 p.m. with an asterisk, assuming I don't get stuck at the court. We are out of here. Late.